What if the world's most mysterious flavors weren't hiding in Michelin-starred restaurants, but in tiny villages, caves, and mountain huts, inside wheels of cheese most people have never heard of? Today, we are traveling across continents to discover the most elusive cheeses on Earth, and how you can actually try them yourself. From outlawed delicacies in Sardinia to secret recipes in the heart of Mexico, these are the cheeses you won't find in your local supermarket. Let's start in Sardinia, Italy, home of Casu Marzu, the cheese so controversial it's illegal almost everywhere. Casu Marzu isn't just strong, it's alive. That's right. Locals let cheese flies lay eggs in pecorino, and when the maggots break it down, the texture turns creamy, and the flavor is legendary. Would you try it? Here. Casu Marzu isn't just food. It's a rite of passage, a taste of heritage, and a symbol of rebellion against food regulations. Farmers will tell you, if you've never had Casu Marzu, you don't know Sardinia. Next stop, France, but not Paris. Deep in the caves of Roquefort-sur-Soulzon, Roquefort cheese is aged the traditional way, in limestone caves that hold secrets from Roman times. This blue cheese gets its flavor from native Penicillium roqueforti mold found only in these caves. Generations of affineurs walk the caves daily, brushing each wheel by hand, judging ripeness by touch and scent. The best Roquefort never leaves France, and the finest wheels are reserved for local celebrations, so to truly experience it, you have to go underground. Heading east to Georgia, let's talk about Sulguni, Georgia's mozzarella of the Caucasus. This cheese is hand-pulled and stretched, sometimes braided, sometimes smoked, but always made in small batches. Sulguni is central to Georgian hospitality, served at family feasts and local markets. The real deal comes from farmers who milk their own cows using ancient methods. You'll find Sulguni in roadside stands and tiny mountain towns. Every bite connects you to generations of cheesemakers, and the taste is buttery, tangy, and almost squeaky between your teeth. Now for a flavor bomb, Valdeón, from a hidden valley in northern Spain. Unlike most blue cheeses, Valdeón is wrapped in chestnut or maple leaves and cave-aged for months. The caves stay cool and damp all year, letting wild molds and bacteria build incredible complexity. Valdeón is sharper, earthier, and richer than anything mass-produced. Locals pair it with wildflower honey or a glass of Rioja, and if you want it at its best, you need to visit the remote village of Posada de Valdeón. Ever heard of Chhurpi? You won't unless you trek into the Himalayas. In Nepal and Bhutan, locals make this rock-hard cheese from yak's milk. It's so tough you have to chew it for hours, like a natural protein bar. Chhurpi is survival food for Himalayan shepherds, packed with nutrients and designed to last months without refrigeration. Finding the freshest Chhurpi means meeting yak herders on ancient trade paths, where cheese is traded for salt, rice, or tea. That's a taste few outsiders have ever earned. Now let's cross the ocean to Mexico and Oaxaca cheese, also known as quesillo. This cheese is so beloved it's called the mozzarella of Mexico. In the city of Oaxaca, cheesemakers stretch and braid it by hand, using a technique passed down for centuries. Oaxaca cheese is melty, stringy, and perfect in quesadillas and tlayudas. But the best stuff never gets exported. You have to go to the source, watch it made fresh, and try it in the market, still warm. And finally, let's finish in England, where one farm keeps a 500-year-old secret: Stichelton. Stichelton is what Stilton cheese used to be. Raw milk, farmhouse made, aged in stone cellars. Only one dairy in Nottinghamshire still makes it the ancient way, and you can only buy it locally. What does it taste like? Imagine the funk of blue cheese, the creaminess of brie, and the tang of cheddar, all in one bite. For true cheese fans, this is the holy grail. So why do these cheeses stay hidden? It's not just geography, it's tradition, pride, and sometimes law. Mass production, pasteurization, and modern regulations have wiped out hundreds of ancient varieties. But in small villages and isolated valleys, people still risk everything to keep the secrets alive. How can you taste these for yourself? Some, like Valdeón or Oaxaca, are available in specialty stores or online, if you know where to look. For the rest, you've got to travel, meet the makers, and earn their trust. That's how you get invited to try Casu Marzu in Sardinia or Chhurpi in the Himalayas. What's the most mysterious cheese you'd try? Would you dare the maggots of Casu Marzu, the rock-hard Chhurpi, or the cave-aged blues of Valdeón and Roquefort? Drop your answer below, and if you want a new cheese adventure every week, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Remember, food isn't just what we eat, it's the stories, the risks, and the legends we pass on. And somewhere out there, the world's next secret cheese is waiting for you to discover it.